stage striking just beginning. They're going through the motions of, wow, okay, Great Hall left open. I'll be pretty surprised if that's picked in game 1. Okay.
Yeah.
The Great Hall has had like some moments yesterday where it was being picked as like a game 5 counter pick, but I don't know about game 1. Here we go. Brawlhalla and Azoth from Vipr and Zapapy going against Teros and John Cena from Pavelski and the TheNinja729 for game number 1 of lower semifinals.
Vipr's like the only person who I trust to run this Brawlhalla in 2v2s at this point. Like, he is the only person who can extend stocks longer with this low defense legend.
Yeah, and that's essentially the comment that we would make every time we saw a Brawlhalla rarely picked in 2s at all, because defense is such a valuable stat in doubles in general. Of course, now we're kind of seeing that backfire. He's taking a ton of damage, even getting hit by Pavelski's random axe recoveries, and even make it back.
No.
Okay, he does. Zapapy flying back with that down line ground pound. Oh, downer hits. Pavelski didn't touch. Now it doesn't matter.
Nice down air.
Oh,
And a side air.
Okay, Vipr turned the stock off the bottom of the stage into a follow-up through the top. Now finally going down, but making good use of that stock before he loses it, and the red team secures a small lead.
Yeah, very small Zapapy, the only one still holding on to that first stock. In the orange, about to be in that kill percent. That scoop up's not going to be quite enough. But you see the blue team not going to hard focus for that knockout. You saw them kind of rotating towards Vipr. They're like, this might be our opportunity for that 2v1.
Ooh, nice read with that weapon throw, catching Zapapy as he jumps. Ninja on the right side fighting against Vipr. Oh, Vipr fast fell he went so far for that side air. And Pavelski looks like he's going to punish him for that. Oh, Zapapy missed the recovery. And now he's ground pounding down to just avoid potentially getting hit. But, oh, Pavelski with the setup on the platform.
Oh, the wake up.
He didn't get the recovery finish, but that was a nice 4-piece team combo.
Yeah, and that's definitely going to swing that lead over to the blue team. Of course, they did get that stock off of Vipr, but it just goes even further towards that blue team with all the damage they put out onto Zapapy. But with that knockout, going to keep this one close.
Side airs him into the stage. Nice weapon throw from Zapapy to finish off the stock. And oh, Zapapy, I think, went for a side light and kicked into the last frame of the neutral light from Vipr. Gets hit away, so no team combo there, but still holding on to a second stock. And now he's the only one holding on to stocks in his team as he gets, oh, he almost gets rushed by. Okay, that was amazing.
For the mind games.
I mean, Pavelski very intentionally delayed the last hit there. Yeah. I think he was like, all right, his dodge is still up. I didn't get it to where it's true. I want to see what he does before he follows up, and it just ended up falling into the down signature from John Cena. Now it is a one stock all around, but here's the problem when fighting against Zapapy at 1v2. Fighting against Zapapy's Azoth, sort of like fighting a really difficult boss in Dark Souls, where he has like all these... You have to get through all 3 rotations of whatever weird attacks he has at the very edge of the stage before you can actually finish the boss and say that you won the match. So we'll see if they can get through that, because already Zapapy is putting out some ground pounds. He's putting out some down signatures. Oh, but a good team combo.
Oh, DI.
Oh, but that's what I'm talking about.
DI'd sideways.
There's the side sig, gravity cancel side light. I'm waiting for the down sig. There it is. Zapapy, he's just so good at all the signature on Azoth's kit. Oh, it looks like they're going to be failing this first run on the Dark Souls boss here. Let's see what he can do. TheNinja729 with the John Cena on the spear. You got to avoid the side. Okay, down sig, side sig. Where's the neutral sig? Then you can get in and get your 3 hits, and then you have to go and reset. Oh, yeah, God.
You're literally just watching the pattern. You're like, all right, he's done one. Where's the next? Okay, the next one. All right, find my opening. Ninja does find the opening in it. Zapapy now disarmed, so he can't go for all these signatures. But he finds a bow.
Oh, what?
No, he's too high.
He gets hit with a side air, but bounced off the stage. Doesn't get the full knockback. Oh, he throws the weapon above his head to cover him. He's going to go for a side sig here for sure. Oh, down sig. Okay, I was wrong. Oh, he picks up the axe. I feel like he's going to go for the gravity cancel side signature. He's going to like dash jump, pivot, side sig. Okay, I'm wrong. I'm just trying to get.
He's just going to keep denying. Down sig.
It's so terrifying fighting against Zapapy though. Down the recovery. No! It's so close because you don't know what signature he's just going to throw around at a random place, and he gets at the ground pound. Zapapy 1v2s and wins. What an amazing performance from him. And man, that Azoth's terrifying. He's the only matchup experience ever. And when it comes to 2v2s, Zapapy fights so much harder than he does in ones. I don't know if that's like an intentional thing or just how Team Games doesn't want to let his teammate down, but he is absolutely phenomenal. And the TheNinja729 isn't able to make that 1v1 at the very end work. We're seeing that replay. What an amazing just dancing around his opponent, even using the down sig to avoid getting hit by unarmed attacks. It's like, if this hits, great, and if it doesn't, I'm going to fall down during the end of the animation because I used it at the edge of the stage. Gets the downlight recovery here at some point.
All right, I got to cut you off, though, because the next game is already starting. Vipr and Zapapy sticking with their characters. And again, huge plays coming out from Zapapy, able to close that one out for the team. It's kind of like Dragon Ball, right? Krillin dies, and then Zapapy just goes Super Saiyan mode on the blue team.
Yes, the star of Dragon Ball, Zapapy. Oh, no,
he was my favorite Saiyan.
Oh. Well, let's see how we can do in this match. Oh, that was an amazing gravity cancel side light into side air. Happy returning some damage.
Nice slide charge, side sig, down sig. Zapapy so good. This is why when somebody sticks with a singular character, they can really bring out the entirety of the kit, right? Zapapy, just a tried and true Azoth main. On the left side, though, Vipr does eat a ground pound, and that's going to give the blue team the stock advantage.
Oh, side stick from Pavelski connects with Zapapy. Surprising to go down there, honestly. Mammoth Fortress, just that large of a stage in twos. And Zapapy dashes in with the down like it's hit in the face from a weapon toss. Can't get the edge guard to work. Vipr puts up the down like ground pound. Will another ground pound come out? No, Zapapy. Oh, no! That was so lucky. That was so lucky for Zapapy that Ninja threw his spear up at that moment. Stopped Pavelski from getting the neutral league of a lifetime, but he still goes down. The blue team's got a really good lead.
They look to widen it. Nice little spear play coming out from the Ninja, giving some help to Pavelski against Vipr. Vipr does find a side air. Neither of the blue team members yet to lose their first stock still.
Ooh, Vipr. Oh, Vipr, he's down. Yeah, I think this 1v2 is going to be a lot more difficult than the last time.
Nice. Yo, I like that spot dodge from the TheNinja729. He had the downlight, could have gone for the true combo follow-up, but saw that Vipr was making the rotate, so he's just like, I'm going to spot dodge because you're going to try to hit me.
Ooh. An opportunity to take Pavelski down there. Weren't able to get too much more off of it, but they brought him into the orange. Gravity cancel side signatures coming out from Zapapy, not connecting and getting punished for it. Ninja has been making a great adjustment this game with his dash jump gravity cancel side lights. He's like getting as much distance possible on that move while covering the possibility that they stay on the ground or jump into the air. Ooh, but a nice ground pound on Pavelski. Oh, he gets the spiking hitbox of the axe recovery as well.
And Pavelski is still going in on this right side. Vipr gonna eat the weapon toss, and again, the raid boss comes alive. It's Zapapy in the 1v2, but there's 4 stocks left for the blue team.
Yeah, it's a little bit different. They've kept prepared this time. It's like, okay, we've done our routes. We've practiced.
They got geared up for this one.
Geared up, Brawlhalla potions. That's a hammer.
And he's gone.
Yeah.
Trying to teleport away, he knew it.
He side sigs off the stage. But, yeah, really great adjustments coming up from TheNinja729 and Pavelski in game number 2. Particularly, just want to highlight how great the Ninja's sword usage was that game, especially with the side lights. And a lot of the side lights he was getting, he was following up with side airs. There appears to be a jump habit from both Vipr and Zapapy when recovering that both the blue teams are now punishing, either with weapon throws or with jumping side airs.
Yeah. They've been doing a really good job of honing in on what this red team likes to do, which is really hard to do in doubles because usually you're kind of like focused on a singular person and maybe you're able to pick up 1 or 2 things. But to be able to pick up all of the things that both of the opponents are doing as well as communicate that to your teammate, that is incredibly vital in this tournament space.
So here we are on game 3, Mammoth Fortress. The scores evened up 1-1 and a lot of damage going on to Zapapy and Vipr. Okay,
DI. Did he DI out of a side sig?
I think.
He just DI'd straight up out of a side sig. Vipr just trying to hold on for dear life, running all over the map, but this blue team is just picking him apart, and Zapapy trying to save him, but he might die for it. Left side. Doesn't have the jumps.
He went for the neutral air there, hoping that Pavelski was going to go for like a side air or something to finish him off, but he didn't take the bait. Zapapy goes down. Vipr avoids 1 weapon throw. But man, a lot of side sigs coming out from the Ninja. Neutralite, why not? At this point, whenever you have a stock lead this heavy, it's okay to stack those damages. Oh, Pavelski goes down. There's 1 side sig. He's going to get the other one. Of course. No. Of course he does. Zapapy, king of that side signature. Now, we got Vipr gone. Just hit by an unarmed recovery, and the stocks are completely even. Zapapy doing a great job of securing the stocks, but he's been taking so much damage. That was cool. He went for a side light, and then he like drifted off the platform with the neutral light. kind of strung together really well.
Oh! Red team's axe is really coming alive. Fantastic weapon toss from Zapapy to interrupt Pavelski, and the red team has a lead, a significant lead over the blue team right now, considering Vipr's been able to extend these stocks, but left side, Zapapy's in trouble.
Ooh, Vipr trying to return the favor from last game. Goes for that down. What, Zapapy? You're crazy. Oh, Vipr with the neutral sig weapon throw. Oh, can he get him? Pavelski charges at the ground. Wait, did he set the jumps? Okay, he does.
He's good.
Okay. Moving up in the stocks. Vipr, yes, not as damaged as Pavelski. We talked about that. That defense is really low. They go for that team combo attempt. Onto the Ninja. Now bring him into the orange. Pavelski makes it right back, but with that dodge gone, that's an easy downlight, downlight. Zapapy trying to keep him off the right side of the stage. Will he go for a down sig?
Toss!
Ooh. Zapapy's got to run for his life here.
Yeah, he's got to just extend for a little bit here until Vipr comes back. Gets past the side signature to hit with the backswing of the axe recovery. Red team has the possibility, but they can't really rely on Vipr, but a nice side sig from Zapapy swings past Vipr to give them the stock advantage.
Let's see what Zapapy's going to do here. Down sig hits, connects with Vipr. You got to be a little careful. It is the Ninja, and he's not bad at 1v2s himself. Zapapy putting out those down signatures. He's just staring away. That ladder working out really well. Wow, Gravity catches the sideline to chase top recovery. He was so speedy there, maneuvered right through all of them. But nice team.
Nice.
Good ending. That's an amazing setup at deep damage. When you're doing your team combos, yes, you want your 0 to deaths, but you also want the, okay, they're in barbecue sauce colored red. How are we going to finish this? Axe Neutralite into Azoth Neutral Sig. And what's beautiful about that is because of the 2 blasts that come out from the arrows, you don't even have to perfectly time it. You get them on that last blast of the first one. Really great, nice finisher from them going into game 3.
Yeah, that's always really nice when you have something like Axe in the kit where you don't have that true combo setup, right? Like if you had Hammer, then you're like, why am I trying to set up into you? Let me just get a Stomp Sider and I'm good. But when you have something like Axe, when you have something that can't quite lead into the knockout as easily, being able to use your safer setup tool to have your teammate knock out, that's very valuable. And we are going to be getting right on to the next one, as it is Zapapy and Vipr sticking with their characters, Pavelski and the TheNinja729 sticking with theirs as well.
Mammoth Fortress once again, game 4, match point for Zapapy and Vipr. They're looking to get into top 3 of the midseason championship. Weapons all around for everybody except for Pavelski. He's going to try to pick one up, but Zapapy, no, denies him. Pavelski, angry, fights back with his feet, just kicking Zapapy all around. Surprisingly didn't take too much damage despite the weapon starve. And, oh man, Vipr on the bottom of the stage. I get scared because Pavelski's been winning more often than not the offstage exchanges when Vipr is down in that position.
Neutral sigging over the side signature, but Vipr from behind with the punish. Blue team, both of them in kill percent. Vipr's hunting for Pavelski. TheNinja729 comes over to give some relief.
Okay, that relief goes away real quick as Zapapy's able to get that bow ground pound right on top of the stage before he's able to touch. Goes down, nice recovery, sends Pavelski bouncing all over the place. I feel like Zapapy's going to look for a downlight recovery to finish him off. Okay, Ninja accidentally saves, I think. It's really hard to tell. Vipr trying to avoid okay. He's still alive for now. No, he's definitely got. Oh, wait, the chase dodge. Zapapy with the save at the last second. I don't even know if it was worth it. He's trying to get Pavelski, and that will determine if it is or not. But Vipr came and
why?
What? Okay, it's finally over. Blue team is in the lead, and now they start the team combo on Zapapy. Man, Vipr fooled everybody with how long he lasted with that sword recovery.
And suddenly, the smoke has cleared, and everyone is onto their second stocks. Pavelski, the least damaged out of everyone. But, man, that was such a wild exchange on the bottom right.
Right. And makes it back. Yeah, that was amazing. Oh, Stomp Sider. Wow, okay, that knocks out. Jeez. The double knockout from Pavelski with that side sig as well, as now 4 stocks to 2. I'm reminded every time I watch Jala play that is a low defense legend. That is.
You just see those stocks sometimes like disappear, which is so unfortunate because when Vipr's able to extend the stocks, he's able to put out a whole lot of damage. But he's going up against Taros, a very high strength character, but fantastic plays from the red team will even up the stock count. They've got some life left in them. Can they take this to a game number 5?
Oh man, Zapapy went for the downlight punish on the Ninja, but because he gravity canceled the down sig, the bow hits the ground beneath his feet. And then he went for the neutral light afterwards, but he fell from the ending of the down sig, so nothing connected. Really unlucky from Zapapy there, and Ninja gets through scot-free. And now Pavelski getting hit by one downer. Oh, that side sig. Zapapy lucky to not be punished in that position. Gonna hit the sidelight, doesn't matter. Vipr taking the brunt of the damage, but Zapapy goes down, and now Vipr's in the 1v2 situation that Zapapy found himself in so many times this set. You get Pavelski.
It's going to be interesting if Vipr can raid boss this one. Nice pogo from the Ninja729. This blue team doing a really good job of diving in and out. The weapon toss connects, and that is it. Vipr and Zapapy will earn their spot in the losers final. My top 3 predictions so far are on point. I'm just saying, I'm kind of amazing.
Well, actually, no. We're going to game 5, dude. Because Vipr and Zapapy lost that.
Oh, you're right. Crap.
Yeah.
I'm wrong. I'm really bad at things. I'm
But
terrible.
your prediction
I'm
might be
stupid.
right anyways.
It might be right.
I think it's dependent on 2 things. 1, if we're going to Mammoth Fortress again or not. 2, why the heck am I seeing Thatch? That wasn't.
Oh, it makes sense.
Okay, and then the third of my 2 things is they have to stop jumping after getting hit. We saw there that weapon throw right afterwards. I mean, I guess your options are limited in a 1v2 when recovering, but I'm seeing more often than not that they are. Dude, what is Vipr doing on Thatch? I can't even finish my thought. Okay.
Well, okay.
Hold
For
on, let me
a
think
while,
about this.
Vipr was one of the best Blasters players. He's still sticking with 4 defense, which is something that is going to
It's a theme.
translate from the
It's a
Jala,
theme.
weirdly enough.
Yeah, he's
But-
used to this survivability,
Yeah.
for sure.
So it's
Thatch
definitely not
signatures-
as bad.
Thatch signatures are very similar to Azov's, and what I mean by that is they last for an unusual amount of time, and they're active in strange areas. Of course, we'll have to see whether or not Vipr is able to utilize that, but that's a thing that, as somebody who has experimented with Thatch myself, I like the most about his kit, is how his sword downstick, for instance, really just hits in a bubble all around him, and you can catch a lot of people off guard with that, depending on whether or not you pivoted. But so far, Vipr is just getting destroyed.
The big thing is with this Thatch pick, it's going to be kind of off meta, something that this blue team likely does not have experience playing against, a Thatch in 2v2s, but at the same time, they're just putting out damage all over him. That's why Vipr is already knocked down to his 2nd stock, and he's throwing out these N6 onto his teammate.
Yeah, a lot of friendly fire with the signatures from the red team so far, not looking so great. We'll see how Vipr's going to be able to address going forward. That's another thing about Thatch is neutral sig and side sig are oftentimes very difficult to figure out which one is which because they both last in the same place. One gets 2 shots and the other one gets a single one. But the most unique part about his kit, the cannonballs. They linger even if he gets interrupted after they've cast it. So it's a really nice maneuver, assuming you don't hit your teammate with it. Ooh, can the Ninja ever go down? Zapapy went in for the down signature unarmed and he just poked him away.
Ninja729 still holding on to that first stock. Pavelski makes the rotate over, and Zapapy is going to find the ground pound. That will even up the stock count. But Vipr just running for his life here. Pavelski is just swinging for the fences with his big hammer. It's a burn dodge.
He gravity cancel neutralized. Oh, what? He gets hit by that slide charge. Down heavy. Okay, Vipr making it back. Zapapy fighting 1v2. Why not? Side light. Oh, he goes all the way around, but Pavelski with the wake up neutral light. Zapapy just barely dodges the cider, but oh, down air neutral sig from Taros. They're just chasing him all the way up with those recoveries. Vipr has just been playing the survival game the entire time. Finally gets a little bit of damage in, avoiding the recoveries and the ciders. He's actually doing pretty well, but finally goes down, and I imagine Zapapy's going to follow shortly afterwards if he's not too careful. Pavelski's not even damaged enough for, I feel like, a side stick from center stage to knock out. And there he goes. Maybe.
Not quite yet, but Pavelski is definitely in position for it. The weapon toss will do it. And that whole time, Vipr was doing a really good job extending his stock, but he wasn't able to put out damage, right? So it was just like he's living for the sake of living, just trying to not get taken out. Zapapy does find the downlight recovery, but it's still not enough to finish off the stock of Pavelski.
We're getting kicked around. Neutralizes his teammate almost into the perfect team combo for the enemy team. Okay, nice recovery. They have to finish off the Ninja before Pavelski comes back here. Nice alley-oop. Neutral light into cider. Zapapy going all the way off of that cider. He knows how important this is, and he gets it down like ground pound. That is huge. I said what they had to do. The fact that they executed on it is a massive. And now Vipr getting a chain of neutral airs on the blasters. Oh no, Zapapy is saved.
He's good.
Okay.
Zapapy gets saved by Vipr. Everyone makes it out of that bottom left.
What? He saves him again?
The save. Oh, beat the kill.
I just hit something on my desk. Okay, I was so excited.
He was saved for it's just the roller coaster of emotions right there as he gets saved from the side air from Pavelski, only to immediately eat a recovery from the Ninja729. Vipr left in the 1v2 against the
Vipr
blue
blasters.
team.
Siders over and over again.
Oh.
He's gonna. Oh, what that grab punch so crazy! How does he make it back to the stage at this point? Oh no, he doesn't get back at all. Oh, he barely misses with the diagonal dodge. And against your predictions, the TheNinja729 and Pavelski. Wait, were you right? I thought you said
they were my prediction. I thought they were up 2-1 at the end of the last game.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
They were my prediction.
You're right then.
So
I guess
now
my
I'm
prediction
right.
goes down. Okay.
I'm big brain. Pavelski and TheNinja729 will earn their spot in the losers final to fight against Hyson and Simple, who lost earlier today against Acno and Blaze in the winners final.
Yes, that is going to be an interesting matchup indeed. It's a shame that the Azov of EU is down, but I'm excited to see Pavelski and the TheNinja729 continue this dynamic duo of Teros and John Cena moving forward. It's expected